You've probably heard the phrase, what you focus on expands, or what you measure matters. Now, that's great sayings, but how do you apply those to your business? In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 most important areas of your business to track. Now, when you really hone in on those numbers you need to track, you can stop micromanaging your business. You can start running your business like a CEO, like a chief executive officer, and not a CEO as in a chief everything officer, but you can let your business run without you. You can check in, see those numbers, see how they can be shifted and changed and tweaked so they can become better, and then you let your employees and your team do the rest. So stay tuned in this video for those 3 key areas to measure. The key in business is to not tackle everything at once, to not be overwhelmed, to not have everything just go crazy, but you want simple ways to increase success. And the way you do this is to focus on 1% better every single day. If you and your team are focusing on 1% better every single day, then your business will be unstoppable. However, what do you actually get better? If you don't know where you are currently and what's going on currently, then it's really hard to get 1% better because you don't know what to shift, you don't know what to change, you don't know what to improve. Here are the 3 key areas that you need to focus on with those metrics to track so that way you can actually have a thriving business. The first one is marketing. Marketing is the machine that generates the leads. The question you want to be asking yourself right now is currently what marketing efforts are producing the best results? Are you getting most of your leads off of LinkedIn or your YouTube channel or advertising, Facebook, Instagram? Where are you getting your best leads? Where are you actually getting the most bang for your effort, for your buck? Now, when you focus on that, that's where one of your key metrics in the marketing area of your business should be. Now, a lot of times people think of like marketing, okay, I need to know how many followers I have on Instagram. I need to know how many people I have on Facebook. I need to know how many reaches I've gotten. And those numbers are just vanity numbers. You want to actually track where your customers are coming from. Where are you getting those leads? Not where are you getting a vanity number because somebody thought it was cool to say like on your Facebook or Instagram. So you really want to know what numbers to track. A couple of options for tracking in this area is to look at your email list and not just say, hey, I'm going to send out an email newsletter every single week, but see, okay, what is my open rate? What is my click-through rate? How can I make those emails 1% better to get a higher open rate or to get a better click-through rate or to have them be delivered into their inbox and not into their promotions tab? What can I do? So that could be a good thing to really measure, and maybe you need to switch software companies and emailing services so that way you can really track those numbers. If you're getting most of your leads off of email, then you want to actually focus on 1% better in email. Another one could be like texting. Do you have a good texting list? Are you getting a lot of responses or clients from texting? So tracking those numbers on a weekly basis is really important. Another thing you could track is estimates written or estimates booked or cost per lead or members in your Facebook group. Whatever is really expounding your business, that's what you want to focus on and then look at those numbers. Now, it's not to say that those in charge of your marketing are not going to do all these other things. It just means that you're going to put more of your effort into where you're already getting results, so that way you can make sure you're getting more results from those efforts. It's the 80-20 rule here. When you focus on the 80% and you're not really getting a lot of leads from all these different areas, it's not to say that you're not going to get leads from those, but you want to focus on the 20% effort, those 20% areas where you're getting the most leads, where you're getting 80% of your leads, and that is where you want to measure those results. So you can see what you need to change or what you need to continue or where you need to put on more fuel to the fire. You know, if your Facebook ads are booming, then keep adding those Facebook ads and maybe you shift things around so that way you can have more ad spending on certain things that are producing results. The next area of your business you need to focus on tracking numbers is your fulfillment and operation. How many projects are on schedule or how many projects are ahead of schedule? How many referral numbers are you getting? How many clients are becoming raving fans because of the systems that go into place? You need to track all of this so that way you know when a number looks wrong, you can dive into the systems behind that number and really make that 1% better. Another one is to look at how many referrals are you getting on a regular basis. If you're not getting a lot of referrals on a regular basis, then something is wrong with your systems. And so you can see by just looking at one number, you can see a whole system is not working or working. Or if that number is really not growing much as your business is growing, then you can focus on that number and focus on getting it 1% better every single week, so that way your business can thrive in just a quick snapshot and you know exactly what you need to focus on, and everything is simplified. When you have no idea what your business is doing, how it's doing, what numbers to look at, then chaos leads to expensive. Chaos does not produce profitable results. Simplicity, systems all produce predictable and successful results. So make sure that you are actually focusing on the numbers that matter. Not just a number because it's a number, but numbers that actually matter. The third area of your business that you really need to track is your finance, sales, and HR. HR is going to refer to how many team members you're adding to your team on a regular basis. If your business is growing, you should always be looking for good help. You're always needing to look for A players. So you can track how many applications are you getting, how many interviews are being conducted, how many employees are being added on a regular basis, depending on how fast your business is growing. You want to look at those numbers, because if you're like, hey, we didn't get any applications this week, what is wrong with our systems and how can we fix this? But by looking at one number, it gives you light into your whole system, and you can realize that that system is either great and is working well, or that you need to focus on that system and make it work better. When thinking about the sales side, how many clients have you closed and they are no longer just a prospect but an actual client? When are you going to start that work? When is that you're going to get paid? How many payments are past due? If you are constantly having a lot of payments past due, maybe you need a better system for collecting payment easier and quicker and more efficiently, so that way your bookkeeper is not trying to chase down money all the time, but money is always there. If you let past due payments slip through the cracks, you are losing money on a regular basis. You want to make sure that you have a good system for getting and collecting payment from all of your clients and all of your customers. Maybe you need to shift when you ask for the second installment of a payment. Maybe you need to ask for more upfront. Maybe you need to have a policy where they pay extra if they don't pay on time, and those types of things. Maybe keep a credit card on file, so if they don't pay you in person with a check, then you can just run their credit card for that amount. You want to make sure that you're tracking what is going to increase your bottom line in your business. You don't want to just track numbers for numbers' sake, because then what's going to happen is you as the CEO are going to get so bogged down in all of these numbers that you need to look at on a regular basis that you're not going to know where your business needs the most focus. When you look at the snapshot of a few numbers, maybe 3 to 5 per department or 3 to 5 numbers per person. So if you have a marketing team, you have multiple people, everyone on their team should be tracking something, should have ownership of something. Then when you see that snapshot of everything in your business, you know exactly where to spend your time for the most results, and you know how to move the needle, make more money, increase your profits, and increase your bottom line. When you know exactly where to focus your efforts, to where to put in those systems, where to actually improve your business by 1% every single week, then it's going to be so easy for you to increase profits. Your bottom line will soar no matter what, because you are focusing on the right thing, and you're not getting overwhelmed by just all these fires you're putting out, but you can really see where your efforts are going to give you the best results. So if you enjoyed this video on really honing in on those 3 areas of business where you need to track and what you need to track in those areas, I'm Liz Chisholm, and I have a signature program called Systems into Freedom, where I help business owners increase their profits through systems, increase their time freedom, and create the culture and leadership that their business needs to soar. If you need help in any of these areas or all 3 of these areas, then click the link below to learn how you can work with me, see if we're a good fit, see if I can actually help you so that you can have time freedom, you can have soaring profits, and a thriving business. Now, don't forget to hit subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified on the next video I put out to help you and your business. I'll see you in the next one.